So this was a pre-screen I sent into CGC. I sent in 10 books and was hoping, normally get 7 or 8 back. And I think that's what I got here. I think I got maybe 6, 7, or 8 books here. I don't know which books they are yet, so let's pull these out one by one and see what we got. Okay, I didn't look at the books, but I did kind of get a count of them. Looks like there's about 6 books in there. Normally we like to get 7 or 8 when we do pre-screens, but I looked at my notes here and I only have 2 of these. Actually, 1 of these marked as an obvious 9.8. The rest are borderline or just 9.6s in my opinion. I'm a harsh grader, so usually if I say 9.4, 9.6, they have a pretty good chance of getting that 9.8. So let's go ahead and dive in here. Let's see what we've got. Just going to pick randomly. These are tightly packed, randomly from the middle here. All right, first one, Daredevil number 174. All right, this one I believe might be the one with a little bit of history. Let me check my notes here. Okay, this is one of those ones that CGC dropped, and I pressed it myself. I submitted it for a 9.8 pre-screen, and it came back not a 9.8 last time. So I'm like, what the heck? This thing, except for that corner crunch they added in, which I can't even find it now. Obviously, I fixed it. You can still tell it's there, but it's obviously the actual bend part of it. But there are a couple little minor indications that there was a, it's a white cover, so it didn't break color technically. But you can definitely see it right there if you hold it just right in the light. But that's the only defects that were on this book. This book otherwise is a super obvious 9.8. In fact, the first time I submitted it when it was dropped, I thought it was like one of those borderline 9.8, 9.9 candidates. I mean, if you just look at this book, do you see anything on this spine? It's like perfect. Absolutely perfect. Corners are sharp. And, I mean, it's not as nice as it was before they dropped it, but it is only right here that they added that defect. All right, let's see what the next one is. All right, Spider-Man number 1. Now, this one was the obvious 9.8 that I had in the submission. Now, this one I thought was a 7.5 when I got it in. That's because this was polybagged originally and had a giant poly crease all the way through the entire book. All the way through every page, cover, everything. I was able to get that out. So now we have the obvious 9.8 because this book is just absolutely perfect otherwise. And I already have a 9.8 newsstand of this, so I'll be selling that one. All right, let's see the next one here. All right, Daredevil number 184. Punisher appearance in this one. Everybody loves this cover. Newsstand edition. These Punishers, the Frank Miller era, I slab these and they sell usually within a week at the most, at whatever pretty much price I want to sell them on, top end of fair market value. So yeah, very, very popular books. Oh, okay, this one was also dropped by CGC. So both books that I resubmitted pressing myself and resubmitted to CGC now have the 9.8. So happy ending there as well. So now that these two are 9.8s, it's not quite as bad for me. I'm still losing money overall, but having these two now at 9.8 really, really helps. Yeah, this one originally was 2.5 points by my grading tool. A little bit of bindery stuff. But yeah, that's like the lowest points you can get. And so yeah, borderline, like top end of 9.8 and only a couple little things keeping it from 9.9. I mean, this book is just absolutely gorgeous. Perfect in every way. Except for where they dropped it, which I don't remember what corner. Probably the same corner. This one I think was a little easier to fix than the other one. But yeah, still I shouldn't have to go through that, right? So very, very happy, though, to have that in the 9.8 now. All right, 3 more. So, yeah, we're off to a good start. Very happy about that outcome. All right, we got, okay, XMen number 266. Another copy of that. I already have one copy over here. That is my PC copy, so I can sell this one. So, yeah, very happy. Wow, this submission is actually a lot better than I was hoping for. The books that I really wanted to get the 9.8s I already have so far. There's a couple more big books in here, though. Let's see what we got next. Okay, another Daredevil. Yeah, this pretty yellow cover that everybody loves. Another Frank Miller story. Yeah, I've had several of these copies come through the pipeline here. Maybe this is the third or fourth one. But very glad to have another Daredevil number 232 in the collection. And so let's see what else we got here. And actually, is that 5? Yeah, last one. Okay, the other Daredevil. This is 219. Now, this one is exceptionally hard to get in a 9.8 because of this black cover right here. You can tell. So it has quite a bit of value, even though I don't think it's a key. Daredevil number 219 is definitely a book that is very hard to get in the 9.8, so very happy to have it. Oh, another successful submission. There are 4 books in here that I didn't get. There's a Transformers 1. Unfortunately, I did not get. There's another Daredevil in there. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a couple books in here I wish we had the 9.8 on that we didn't get, but that's okay. I'll look them over, see if we can try again. Otherwise, we'll be happy just to, keep them raw or whatever we need to do. So another 266, very, very cool. And I noticed something on this. If you look in the online app, I believe CLZ, I had an update to my notes on the key. And the note in there now says, first cover appearance of Gambit, second appearance of Gambit. So they updated it, and they got it right now. Obviously, the first appearance is, I have it up here, X-Men Annual number 14. And this would be, it still says first full appearance of Gambit, but that's not correct. Maybe chronologically it was supposed to be that way, but they got it right now if you're going to think about actual timeline on when we got these comic books. First cover appearance is accurate, second full appearance. First full appearance of Gambit is X-Men Annual number 14. So look that up, see what you think. Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to see. I mean, it's not really a big controversy. I mean, who cares? People like that one because it's the real first appearance, and people love this one just because of the cover. I mean, that's why this one has the value, is Gambit's right here on the cover. It's not really because it's the first appearance, right? At least, I mean, let me know in the comments. What do you think about that? So thanks for watching, stay nerdy, and I'll see you in the next video.